What's going on, traders? John with Tactical Trading here with our OTC Saturday video. We're going to be highlighting quite a few companies here. In fact, we're going to be highlighting 4 companies, and then I'm going to spit off a handful of tickers that I'm also going to be watching. As we all know, the OTC market has been on fire lately, so I don't think that's going to stop. So I really anticipate we're going to have the next couple weeks a lot of these low-priced OTC plays, especially sub-penny ones, that are going to be taking off. I don't think that's going to stop anytime soon. We also, I'll be talking in my on our watch list video about the sectors that we have been talking about have been kind of regaining fire, the EV, alternative energy, and things of that nature. The first one we're going to start with is a company we mentioned the other day. This is Global Warming Solutions, GWSO. This stock closed at 0.667, so a shade over 6.5 cents on Friday. They were up 36% on Friday. This company develops and commercializes technologies that help mitigate global warming with clean energy and carbon reduction. On Tuesday, they announced their EV subsidiary, Alterna Motors. They'll be developing electric vehicles and EV charging segments to their company. And on Wednesday, they announced they were working on a hydrogen power generation device that's going to produce 100% emission-free electricity 24/7, 365. We all know with a possible new administration coming into the White House, which is absolutely geared towards clean energy and moving off of fossil fuels. This could be a company that gets a lot of attention in the OTC markets. They're making the right moves. They're putting out the right PR. So I would definitely keep an eye on GWSO, Global Warming Solutions. Next play is Digital Town Inc., DGTW. This is a sub-penny stock. These guys closed at 0.0029 on Friday. They were up about 81% or a shade over 81% on Friday. This is a bankruptcy play that has tons of momentum right now. I'm going to be watching these guys closely. They actually have a court date for reorganization at the end of November, so I think these guys will garner some steam and momentum going into that reorganization court date. So DGTW is one that I'm definitely keeping a close eye on. Another company is going with the theme of clean energy is Solar Integrated Roofing, SIRC. These guys closed on Friday at 0.055. They were up only about 4% on Friday, but they did have a good week. These guys they do integrated single source solar power and roofing installation, specializing in commercial and residential properties in the Southern California market. They tweeted on Tuesday that they partnered with the largest solar company in the world for roofing and battery storage solar. They have a CEO. Their CEO, David Massey, will be on the Stock Market podcast for an interview early next week. So I do anticipate them the rumors have been swirling around that they've partnered with Tesla. So that would be huge if they put out a PR or he verifies that that's the case. So I'm definitely watching SIRC, Solar Integrated Roofing. I like all the solar companies, and this is one that I'm keeping a close eye on going into next week. A couple other tickers that we're keeping a very close eye on that have had great weeks. JCPNQ, obviously Optec International, OPTI. If you need to know anything about them, just go back to some of my older videos earlier in the week, and I've got a ton of videos on OPTI on the channel. I love OPTI. They had a really strong day Thursday and Friday. I expect that to continue next week. So we're definitely keeping an eye on OPTI. DSGT, DSG Global, they have their conference call on Monday. I do anticipate big things with them. And again, I have, just like OPTI, I have videos dedicated strictly to that company. So you can just go back to some of the older videos if you need to know about DSGT. CBBT is a company we're looking at. These guys have a merger pending, so I want to keep a good eye on CBBT. I don't know the date of the merger. If I do find anything out, I will let you know. And another one is DRGV, another cheap, low-price penny stock that is having great run towards the end of the week. So those are the tickers we're just going to keep a close eye on. Now, I kind of want to dedicate this video to what I think is possibly the best sub-penny OTC stock right now. They've They've got a lot of momentum going for them. They're up quite a bit, but this is a stock that I talked about earlier in the week. This is actually Tesoro Enterprises, TSNP. These guys, we know that they merged with HUMBL, HUMBL, HUMBL. What these guys did, they closed on Friday up 91% or 91.5%. They closed at just a shade under a penny at 0.009. We all know that penny break is one of the hardest to break in the market, just like a dollar is. This, for sub penny stocks, that penny to break, if we could break that can become resistance and could be a good sign of things going forward, which I absolutely positively think we will do, because we do have some news coming out actually later in the week. So what we kind of did is this company had news that they were merging with HUMBL, and then the following day they have bought back 550 million shares. So those are two excellent PRs, two excellent signs that this company is willing to grow. This company, Tesoro Enterprise, was kind of an empty shell, and what they did is they hired George Sharp on to find an acquisition partner, and what they did is they worked with HUMBL, got that acquisition done, and now I think good things are coming towards the future. This is the ground floor of something I think that is really big. This is a digital payment solution and financial services platform. They are disrupting traditional banks, wire services, roadside financial services, and products in emerging markets with contactless peer-to-peer merchant and financial services, and you can do this on your smartphone or at a HUMBL hub, which is they have these in India and some in Africa at, they say, up to 50% savings. HUMBL hubs offer walk-in services such as cash pickup, foreign exchange, fair lending, bill payments, prepaid cards, store credits, travel bookings, internet and cell phone minutes. So they've got a plethora of products that they are also offering. These guys partnered with Digital India Payments to enter into India's vast emerging markets, as well as Nepal, Bangladesh, the Maldives, Myanmar, and Sri Lanka. So they're just covering that entire area, and we all know that area of Asia is absolutely loaded with people. There's a lot of possibilities over there. If you just think of the continent of America, has about 330 million people. They have billions and billions of people over there. So the growth potential is absolutely amazing over there. Now, they also partnered with One Kiosk to expand into Africa for their point of sale, mobile payment, and contactless delivery of goods and services such as groceries, food, pharmaceuticals. They also have HUMBL hubs to offer all the fintech services over there as well too. So there's HUMBL hubs in India and in that area of Asia, and then also in Africa as well too. They have their HUMBL hubs, which are walk-in little shops or kiosks where you can walk in and get the services that they offer. Now, in late June, HUMBL was named a Forbes 2020 Rising Startup to Watch for their expanding businesses in Latin America, Africa, India, Oceania. They're also in the process of inking partnerships with Fortune 500 companies. These guys were featured by the United Nations in Agenda 2030, which is huge. You got the United Nations, focusing on these guys and taking a look at these guys for, how they can proceed in the future. They are also in the process of closing sales in target market verticals such as government, wireless, banking, merchant services programs, which should be vastly expanding as soon as the first quarter of 2021. This is a fully reporting company to the SEC, or they will be very soon. They actually, as of yesterday, retired over 551 million shares of the share count. Now, they still do have a little bit of a higher share count, which, as this business grows, I would think they would probably do a share buyback or do something of that nature to kind of mitigate the amount of shares that they do have. But George Sharp also stated that they will not be doing any dilution for at least 12 months. So we have 12 months of growth here before even a thought of dilution may come into play, which they may not need at that time. Now, they also have a partnership with Block 30. This is a Web3 blockchain that allows you to verify, track, trade, and pay on blockchain. Now, Block 30 is also partnered with Digibyte blockchain. So now they're into the blockchain and the cryptocurrency area. And not to mention that they also have a huge announcement on Tuesday. We don't know what that is. Right now I'm just, kind of pontificating on what it possibly could be. It could be a merger with a Fortune 500 company or a contract with a huge Fortune 500 company, a share buyback program. I mean, it could be a number of things, but George Sharp has said that this is bigger news than the two PRs that were released on Thursday and Friday. He's lived up to his word, so I'm going to take him at his word, and I'm going to believe what he says. If he says this is bigger, there's going to be bigger news. This could be actually something that propels this company into the 2-3 cent area, in my opinion. Now, as always, I am not a financial advisor. I'm telling you my due diligence, what I'm looking at, my research. I think this company has a lot of potential, so I loaded up on Wednesday actually, and actually bought again on the dip yesterday. Right on the open, this thing shot up and then pulled back into the just into the high fives, where I loaded up again, and it paid off because this thing closed at 0.009. Now, if you guys want to read a really good article on this company that just came out last night, take a look at Insider Financial. That's Insider Financial. You can Google Insider Financial or find them on Twitter, and they have an absolutely terrific article. They've done a lot of really good research on this company and about the prospects of where this can go in the future. So I would definitely take a look at Insider Financial's article on this HUMBL and Tesoro Enterprises merger. And I'm just excited about it because I think something like this, you're actually getting on the ground level of something that can be pretty big. So I really do like this company. Right now, I'm holding. No doubt at least through Tuesday, but I'm going to be putting some in my long-term account to see where this goes. So I have some in my trading account and in my long-term account, so we're going to see as far as with the trading how this goes. I'm a day trader. I don't have very many positions whatsoever in any type of long-term positions. The only ones that I have now are TSNP, OPTI, and DSGT. Those are the only three I hold. I'm very open with you guys of what I like. So again, I am not a financial advisor, but I'm just telling you what I'm doing and what I like. So I'm very excited about TSNP. I think this has potential, even though it's up huge. I think this thing has potential to possibly still run another 300, 400, 500 to 1,000%, in my humble opinion. So we will see where this goes. That's all I got for you today. As always, please like, please share, please subscribe. Keep an eye out for the watch list tomorrow evening. And if you got any comments or questions, put them in the comment section below. And as always, let's get that money, traders.